Hey, everybody.
Wait, so how many times a day do you actually eat though?
Maybe 3 meals in 4 days.
What? Well, don't come over here hungry. Fuck. Hey,
Who said come hungry?
So
Look.
All right. So let me explain this before we really start today. Okay, this is episode 203, right? And we're gonna let y'all in on some behind the scenes shit that happens normally off camera. Kels came in complaining about craft services.
No, barking at your ass.
And I'm not in charge of craft services.
Neither am I.
I didn't say you were.
Okay.
To the public. Now, since we're publicly talking about it, Abasi is in charge of craft services. All right, he took that upon himself and said he's going to bring,
I think I did though.
Food and beverages.
I did say that.
He was consistent for about 8 weeks. He went strong, and then I haven't seen another piece of chicken or snack. It's some sunflower seeds over in the corner.
You want to make a good story? You know what happened? Angry Oranges. Abasi got an attitude like a diva and start bringing chicken. That make a great story.
HR needs to handle that thing because you wooed me to Saturdays in the studio. Is there gonna be refreshments? Yeah, we got you.
We got drinks.
This man says,
ain't even know. It's not even symmetrical ice in here.
This is the killer part, y'all. This man said,
look, people.
The fact that you ain't ate all day is wild. Do you know how many restaurants you have driven past?
All day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not riding around with no gas in your car. You can't pass gas stations and not get no gas.
When you invite, because we're doing this on a Friday night, when you invite somebody to an evening experience, there's always some snacks after work. Get out of here. You bring people.
This is the after work set. They're drinks.
And snacks.
Ain't no snacks.
Yeah, first of all,
this is
I am
hour,
a snack.
Okay.
And second of all, I need something to match my fly. And so maybe like a piece of bread, a little taco, can I get some protein? Come on now. It's fair.
You got a whole man.
What does that have to do with coming on set?
You think this is happy hour. This is happy hour.
He should be feeding you. You should be eating more than 3 times. What'd you say? 3 days apart?
But that's neither here nor there.
3 times in 4 days.
That's wild
crazy.
too by itself.
But that's my I have an issue with food. I'm talking about of all of the places decency, professionalism.
Courtesy,
you got.
fam.
I'm talent.
Welcome
my name ain't on nothing. I have no skin in the game. And to
your name's on everything.
To compensate me, to honor my energy and showing up every single weekend. The least there could be is some clean ice.
You know what?
Some regular juice, and some snacks.
You know what?
At least one Saturday out the month to do.
Show,
you know what I mean? I think that's fair.
You're gonna get 30 wings after lemon pepper next week. I got you.
Yeah, put some up in the freezer.
No
and save
fries
them.
though. No fries.
That's cool. Just ration them out. They do meal prep. These are all Amila's wings for the next couple of Saturdays.
We gotta freeze them.
But no,
that's para mierda.
Oh
there
my
you go.
God.
You was searching for that, bro?
No, I'm just saying, man. Fuck out of here. That's exactly what that means.
That's totally fair.
He came in. I came in the show today, and I didn't peep. I'm glad you said something. Promoting his sex life with magic.
Yeah,
across his
magic
cock.
all over his crotch.
Fuck out of here, bro. Can't sure you think this is.
I mean, this is Just Don's the Penny Hardaway version
with glitter.
Orlando
Magic.
Magic.
About none of that, bro.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there.
And the stars right over the motherfucking crotch area, bro. You OC.
I was like, why is this like this?
Hey, man.
Oh my God, man.
Get out my crotch. Get out my midsection, man.
You bought them just for that.
Just for me.
All right, well, so now there you have it. Kels doesn't eat. Okay, so that
Amon doesn't feed me.
I don't. And Abasi clearly is not doing his job.
I never do my job at none of my jobs.
That is true.
That's a fact. I'm consistent.
So whose fault is this really?
Yours.
Thank you.
Yours for being hungry.
No, that's not true.
Oh, wow.
Let's move on.
Fuck all that shit, though.
Please.
Fuck y'all week. I had to sit here all week.
Oh, my God.
After watching a light-skinned pipsqueak sit in my goddamn seat and bring my value down. Bring the seat. You okay, seat? You okay? Bring the seat's value down. Look here, man.
He did. It was ass.
He was terrible. He was terrible. And then
You called him a pipsqueak.
You out here promoting wine on the show, bro. I could have jumped the screen and snatched your ass up, bro.
He
You
had
know
a
better.
goblet.
You know, which was funny though.
Kid Chris had a
I tell you
goblet.
what, he had the hat game, the glass game. You guys were sitting here trying to articulate each other. I was impressed with the word wizardry y'all was going
started
through.
it.
I knew that bullshit was gonna happen with
That's how
the.
you do that.
You did the air quotes.
Yeah, I knew that bullshit
So
was gonna happen.
black folks, I am back to remelanate, pro-melanate, up the score on melanation on the seat again. I'm back.
And he is so loud. McKenna, you are loud.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man.
I didn't tell the world that you got stupid kids in your classroom was beyond me.
I missed that part.
He said, man, the end of the school year, some passed, some of the kids failed. That's a reflection of you, sir.
No, it's not. Some of them kids don't
Shit.
go to class.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He did not say that.
I got people that fail my class.
Do they show up?
Yeah.
He's not teaching adults. He's teaching children that have to be there.
It's his
They're
job
the
to
same
lead.
size.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The same size as your
He
teacher.
did like he gained like 3 pounds though since the last song. 3 whole pounds.
It was kind of hard getting the lighting right. I haven't had to work
That
on
is
it.
translucent.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That is
It's
so
open.
unfair.
You did a good job though, Kende, man. You know, you let the rest of the world know my worth on the show. I appreciate you, brother.
Hater in day.
You know this though.
Hater
This
in
is
day.
not new news.
Number one hater.
This show is gonna go down today, then.
Yeah. This podcast is for Chicago by Chicago. We like to highlight our influencers, our tastemakers, and our movers and shakers. And
that.
you know, we also
Out here like Tavern on LaGrange and me.
Hey, seeing dude the cups was wild though. Hey, my
I don't
fault,
need to laugh.
bro. That was wild,
it's
bro.
all good.
It's been crazy out here.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Imagine him being on our show, then that happening, bro. Just imagine that. You should have had Buddy on.
Nah, man.
We should have cracked that episode, bro. Why not? Because the news station already lied, said they broke the story first. They didn't.
They didn't, but the emails that he sent, man, I didn't appreciate it. So get out of here. I let God take care of you.
God had nothing to do with that.
It didn't, but it sounded
Definitely police
great.
department.
It
I'm gonna say
sounded
that
great.
about this craft service, God. Take care of it.
Yeah,
All right,
Lord.
so
Double lemon pepper.
along with a dude from Tavern on LaGrange getting locked up, we got your Mayor Johnson. Now there's been a big deal. I wasn't even gonna talk about this shit, but they keep talking about it. And his response to him spending $30K
30 racks.
on
Of what though?
on hair and makeup is crazy. First of all, you're not an actor. You're not on video. You're not shooting a video.
He might feel like he a baddie though, bro.
That is complete.
But it was
diva
his
shit.
campaign dollars.
Campaign $30,000 on hair and makeup. First of all, your lining is. I mean, look, the haircut is ass.
It's cheeks.
I don't understand the makeup part.
The family got the whole haircut though, same one.
Now he did say I did like when he said, "Oh, I'm going to continue to do that." And
So Chicago.
basically, self-care is the best care, and I'm going to support these black businesses. And then he says, "Yeah, well, I've also approved like $30 million for small businesses." So
Checkmate.
approving $30 million for small businesses. I haven't gotten a check yet, but
Did the money come from somewhere illegal? Somewhere?
No, it came from his campaign dollars that people donated. It didn't come from the city of Chicago. It was campaign dollars. So he was campaigning.
how much does a haircut cost? Right now, the going rate is
First of all, I got the homeboy price, bro. For one, my barber for years, so my haircut is 30. First of all, you know what?
I think the going rate is 40. Marlon's
It's
about
Okay,
40.
but
about
we're
50.
we're not talking about a regular person. We're talking about a mayor. So it's probably a celebrity haircut
You got
prices.
a celebrity barber?
No,
It
well,
doesn't have to
we
be a
disagree.
celebrity barber. Like you become a celebrity barber
They
when you
up the
cut
price.
yeah,
like
for sure.
that's-
So it's
yeah.
like $150.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
But
buck
his haircut for that?
But you're also on call, right? You're also moving around with them sometimes, so you're paying somebody to stop what they're doing
Oh, he
or
don't go
to
to the
do
shop, you're
nothing.
saying.
He probably doesn't. Like, what would it take to have the mayor go into a barber shop? Like, they're gonna have to sweep it. They're gonna have to have security in there.
He a West Side. He's straight. Any West Side shop will take him.
But no, they're still gonna do the same thing. So I can see
And the
him.
lowers and the foes on their ass.
getting,
Fuck my shop. You gonna find some dope in here somewhere, some guns.
Yeah,
Just sweep my shop
but he's
for.
also on he's on TV, right? First of all, we are Chicago, third largest global city in America. Come
Most
on now,
racist
like
one.
this makes sense. Now, if we were like,
It's not illegal. I'm not mad at it. It just further lets me know that he's really on diva shit and he can't wait to his
or you don't
The
know
male
anything
term is
about
Devo,
entertainment.
I think.
Devo.
Devo. They say Devo for male divas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is somebody just told me that.
So you've dealt with artists before. You've never had like a hair, makeup, and like a zhuzh budget. Or what a zhuzh budget.
That's
Like
that salty
what
dip
it
trying to
what it
beat there.
costs to
It's not
present your artist. Like, do you think 30,000 is
I've been trying.
enough?
I've been trying to do the math.
Because
right?
honey, what I cost?
I'm trying to do the math, And obviously women cost more, right? Hair, makeup, lashes.
They used to.
Everything else, right?
Men are diving up now.
What I'm saying is, you got the same blue suit, right? This doesn't even cost fashion. We're not even talking fashion. We're just talking hair and makeup. If you're spending, I don't know, $200 per cut, you're getting your hair cut twice a week.
Okay, he had his beard cut too, though. That's more.
So let's make it $250.
That's a lot. Yeah,
What
$500 a week turns into $2,000 a month.
But we're talking about on location. So if I want my makeup, full face makeup, $130.
Damn.
Right.
That's
And that's if I go to you. Now, if I want you to come to me, they're gonna add on a travel fee.
Yeah,
right. So it might be like $250. If it's a certain type of makeup, now it is wedding makeup. It goes up a little bit more. If I want you with me all day, we're talking about $1,500 to $2,300 for you to be on my side, making sure that my makeup is always flawless. I'm ready for every picture, and I'm paying you for your time. We do not know how his stylists move around with him, and it's fair that people charge that price. Like people pay it.
And doing security with some of these celebs and athletes and these funny people and R&B singers.
You said funny people.
Funny people. Some of them can be, because some of them funny, some of them not. They all comedians though. Some of y'all just not funny. Fuck it. The funny people. You see them whip out their little knot after they get their hair cut, and it's usually no less than like $100, $150. You know what I'm saying? The person travels to them, maybe it's more, but fuck all that. I see some of these cuts that these barbers be getting off. I'm like, how can you charge a motherfucker for that, bro? And why does man keep calling you for these same haircuts? You know, but if $30K seems excessive. It seems excessive for like, okay, is it $30K over a certain amount of time?
Yeah.
Like how long of a period of time?
So that was the interesting part.
Since
I want to
he got
say
in office, I would assume,
no,
right?
this was when he was campaigning. That's the other thing.
So he hasn't won yet.
No, that he was on the road
So he hadn't
campaigning,
won yet, right?
not on the road, but like he
So
was
these
through
niggas
Chicago.
didn't. Wait a minute.
It makes it worse for me though.
They've donated for him to walk around and be
When
crew.
you- He's just looking crew.
Here's the thing: when you donate money to somebody's campaign, they allocate it to do what they need to do to win. So they're going to pay salaries. Right, they have to pay rent or lease for a home base.
Who kept
They
this
have
tab,
to pay
though?
for marketing.
Who snitched on him?
So all of this is public knowledge. You have to disclose. Like, what is going on? Both of y'all work for the city. I thought. How do y'all not know
My
what's
heyday is
public
past, girl.
knowledge? Not knowledge.
I'm federal.
Knowledge.
Hey, I know so they got good knowledge. Yep.
Ooska.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm hungry.
First of all, you're not gonna.
That's a new word. I'm gonna use that though.
What? Say it again. Say it again, please.
Sure, you got good knowledge.
Knowledge.
That's so
Man,
stupid.
fuck him, man. Let's go.
Let's
It's
move
a
on.
great word though.
$30K. I prefer
like
NBA
it.
2K instead.
It's public.
Use
It's
everybody
public
else.
knowledge. Your campaign dollars. How much is left? What you spent it on? And what is this Illinois policy project? Was it them? I feel like they're the ones that are always kind of talking about what people have spent their money on. But you know,
Great.
All right, cool. Shout out to him supporting black businesses.
Shout out to the IG baddie, Brandon. Go ahead now.
My barber could probably use some of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marlon. Where are you guys at with this DMV on wheels?
I think it's brilliant.
I think it's wildly fucked up in the same thing as going to the regular DMV.
Why?
Imagine you being out. When you're relying on internet to do things on here, right? Fam, internet just went out the other day for a lot of people. Like, you were relying on mobile hotspot, basically, to get important information, important shit done, important documents, driver's license, whatever, temporary license, whatever. I can just imagine being on Madison and Pulaski, bro, and the van pull up to get your license, and as long as the lines be the actual DMV, you be the fucking long there.
Don't y'all use the same internet though to look up bad guys?
Our shit fucked up. I know better.
What
Our
do you
shit's
mean?
trash.
So have you ever pulled somebody over and be like, oh shit, my internet went out? Can't.
No bullshit. You stop a car, you run the plate, you be like, hold on one second, man. You know, I'm running your license too. Hold on one second. I don't
Has
care,
it gone out for
I don't care
real?
about the insurance. One second. I don't care about the insurance. You sit there so long waiting, you let the motherfucker go. The car take off and come back. Police fighter, 2 warrants, motherfucker. Joe, everything come back. Yeah.
So you're impatient. That's what you just said.
Look here. I got 8 hours to sit on waiting one car. Trust me. I waited as long as I could. I had to pee or eat or something. As long as I could. Like, bro, I'm not gonna waste your time. I don't care how bad of a guy you is. I ain't gonna waste your fucking time, bro. Get the fuck out of here. It came back, boy. The whole screen was red.
That's a blessing, man. Shout out to him.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to him. You know what I mean?
What does the city use? Xfinity? What?
He probably
That's
boost mobile.
hilarious.
So look,
Boost
the mobile
That's the 30K Brandon
DMV.
spending. You use it on the internet. God damn it. Give my shit back. Give my shit back. Brandon, get that shit back, man. We need it on the internet, bro.
That's so
That's the defund that we need right there. Give it back.
Hey man, I want to know how many police officers have been in that situation. Like, just go, and then it finally comes out. He's wanted by the FBI.
Yeah, he a whole serial killer.
Top 10 killer in the city, bro. No bullshit. No bullshit, bro. It happened in Western Division, bro. Back let me tell you, I'm looking like
That's horrible.
I had a young dude with me too. I'm like, man, stop it. You don't yell at this. Don't yell at him, bro. Because I'm older. And I said, man, don't yell at him, bro. Because whatever's gonna come back, it's gonna come back. We get in the car and wait. I said, just write him some tickets, then, man. It's like write some tickets. Roll some tickets. I'm not doing that shit. Roll some tickets and shit. Man, that car took off. First of all, he stumped the gas on our ass, right? So the car went from 0 to like 80 in front of our face without moving. The tire just spinning. You know what I'm saying? Rocks all in the windshield and shit. He took the fuck off. Man, as soon as he got 2 blocks away, blowing every stop sign and stoplight. The way we pulled him over for blowing all that shit, pause. Blowing all the stop signs, stop signs, stoplights.
Knowledge.
The screen popped. Knowledge. The screen popped. I'm looking like, this motherfucker's he's a terrible person.
Did you all chase him to get him?
The youngster said, let's go get him. I was looking like, I'm going to get lunch, motherfucker. What's wrong with you? Get out of here. He learned that day.
Hilarious.
Which one of these services you think will suffer the most?
No. So I want to give the services that the mobile DMV includes. So you can renew your driver's license, state ID, temporary visitor driver's license, which is weird. Renew their vehicle registration, purchase a vehicle sticker, apply for a real ID. So motherfuckers got fake IDs.
They know it.
Apply for a replacement or connected driver's license or state ID. Join the Illinois Organ and Tissue Donor Registry.
That's wild.
And register to vote. All right.
We definitely want people to register to vote. There are some people that cannot afford to get around the city, like our elders.
Brokies.
Why you gotta go? Well, they're broke people, but yeah, like elders, I guess they're broke too.
I'm fucking around. They broke up.
Yeah, but
what if we can call them like Uber and just tell them to pull up to my crib?
Who paying for that?
Well, where are they gonna be located?
Oh, the $30K from Brandon?
no, I said the state is paying. I don't know. They might like do pop up.
This could be useful, man. This could be useful, but
yeah, I can see this at.
If I see this truck parked on Massapequa, and I see a taco truck parked, you know what truck I'm going to, right?
But
I'm not getting no ID that day.
Give me one tostada. Give me a bean burrito, extra meat.
Why you say tostada, bro?
Yeah, why are you talking about tostada?
I like tostadas.
You fatty as fuck, bro.
You ain't never had a tostada.
So
you're the worst tostada right now.
If I see any truck pull up next to that, I'm not going to get my license that day. No sticker that day.
My question is where are the state police? Are the state police in front of them, behind them, or inside the vehicle? Because it is a state agency.
Somebody's definitely gonna rob that truck.
Well, there's nothing to rob. Like it is literally they're going to take payments, right?
Probably no cash.
Yeah, absolutely no cash. So why is she so close? Like 6 feet back. They got to be together because you can't stand next to me.
Well, they
that
just
close
like,
at
they
the
just
DMV.
like in the photo. It's fine.
Is it 3 people?
No, it's 2
people.
Yeah.
She got on Jordans and she got to go to the mobile.
I think
app.
it's.
See that? This is why Chicago fucked up.
I think it's brilliant because right now you have to have a appointment for the DMV. I didn't know this, so I tried to walk in and they turned me right around. They were like, "Oh, do you have a
how you get an appointment?"
You have online? You got to make an appointment online. I literally did not know. And then there's another DMV where it's only driver's license and real IDs, and that's all you can do there.
This city's dying.
And so, but it's we have so many people
man.
like moving people through. And I was in and out in less than 20 minutes. Took my picture, did all of the things. It was good to go.
But it wasn't this though.
No, it was on a corner. It was downtown. But I do have a question for you all. Are you all organ donors? Are y'all?
No, once you get tattoos, it's a wrap. I used to be though. You can't have any tattoos.
You're not getting my shit.
Like it's something with the ink being in your bloodstream.
I know the copious amount of illegal shit I've done in my life. You don't need these organs.
Hilarious.
You don't need them.
Yeah, whatever I was born with.
Are y'all blood donors?
I don't bleed.
Yeah, I'm taking all mine with me.
They take it out.
They're gonna keep my money, so I'm taking what I can take with me. Fuck you, man.
You gonna let Danny Boy embalm you?
Yeah.
We need to hook up Danny Boy.
That sounded real fucked up in my
It
head.
did.
Bro.
That was nasty.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
embalm means what? They put fluid in you, right?
Yeah, they take it.
Hey, we love you, Danny Boy. I know I do. Fuck it, man. It just sounded away because we know you. It sounded away, my brother. Hey, fuck this appointment. I think a coochie appointment is more important than that. I can think of several appointments.
They're registering to vote?
Yes. Dude, that's the easy answer.
I want civically engaged.
A coochie appointment is more important than that. A dick appointment is more important than getting registered to vote for you.
I'm already registered.
Oh, so the dick appointment definitely wins now.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely wins. The renewal, fuck all that.
The renewal.
Well,
You can get that at the currency exchange.
My appointment at motherfucking taco spot to pick up my food. That's more important than this.
Well, okay, can we move off the tacos? Like, what is that about?
Oh, sorry.
All right, no. I want to. I'll move left. I'll move left for
Can we
you.
move?
Let me ask you
Yeah.
this. Since Freaky Jason is back in the building,
Who was Freaky Jason?
let me just random thought. I saw some shit on the internet. It was a video. Girlfriend walks in, sees her man. He has a fucked up attitude. She like, what's wrong with you? He like, man, my ex just died. Right?
I was like, well, is this your OnlyFans experience?
And she like, well, I don't give a fuck. Like you had all day to soak and get over your feelings about it. And now she like, I'm not hungry no more, so fuck you. And clip kind of went off. So it got me thinking. I'm like, all right, well, can your current man or your current woman, can they go or should they go to their ex's funeral?
I would say yes. I was in this position. His name was Patrick. We grew up together. We swam together. That was like my first like childhood boyfriend. Nothing more than like a kiss on the cheek. And he was diagnosed bipolar. And my mother had let me know that she saw him. I gave him a call and he wasn't doing so well. And we hadn't seen each other in years. And so my fiance at the time found out he was living. We were talking to no other dudes. And I'm like, this is a childhood friend. And so
I don't
parted
think that
ways.
count. I don't think that count.
No, I'm not finished.
Tell her fucking story.
Right. I'm not
You
finished.
can't speak for women, bro.
So some time passed and then he ended up committing suicide. And so I found out, and he did not want me to go to the funeral. He was very upset that I wanted to go, that I even knew when it was. The kids were at home and he came home the latest possible. I missed the entire service. I wasn't able to speak up or see, or it was horrible. And I was like, what is your problem? Like, how are you so insecure or wanting to control my grief that you're upset if I show love or go remember a person with the people that we love and we share? It was so weird. I would never stop somebody for grieving or showing love to anybody who was a part of their life. I think it's odd, in my opinion.
Yeah, you better get that shit out your system before I get there.
Okay.
Yeah,
You going back to before? You going back to the pre-question then?
Yeah,
about dude feeling away when his girl walked in. And she
yeah.
asked
I
a
mean,
question about,
like
can
at the
you
end of
go?
the day, he or she is dead. Okay, let's just call it what it is. Me being there is not gonna change anything, right? At the end of the day,
This man is wild.
you're no longer you're in a whole new relationship.
Pain politics.
What
does that have to do with anything?
You're in a whole new relationship. Like this is, let's just say it's not your situation, but this is an ex. Let's say an ex-fiance. This is someone that you cared and loved about.
Okay.
And you mean to tell me you just broke up about him being gone? Y'all should stay together.
Broke up is a leading word. It's a leading term. It's a very leading term.
Look.
And this person also shared a child with that woman. So this was the mother of his son.
Oh, this is real people we talking about?
Yeah. Like this situation happened. Like that. This person had a child with this woman, and she was like, no. I think it is. Everybody has the right to say what they would do for themselves. When you start to police people that you love and you trust and tell them that if then it's your problem. If you feel so bad that this person wants to grieve over someone that was special to them, then that's on you.
Yeah, I feel a way about the fact that, again, I'm only moving the goalposts to say like ex-fiance, ex-boyfriend, ex whatever.
You
right?
don't need no added sales, bro.
I'm saying that's wild to me that you're this broke up about this person being gone.
You should really worry about that, bro. Like, we are human.
You don't want an empathetic partner?
We all human, bro, and we all
you cry when I die.
We all get jealous, you know what I'm saying?
What if she don't?
She busted nut before she fucked you ever in her life, bro.
And loved
she can't feel nothing.
That's it. That's the part. Like, you still loving it?
See what I'm saying?
You're still loving it?
Here it goes, bro. You gotta present.
And?
You gotta present as normal.
That shit wow.
No, you don't. You have to at least present as a normal person, as being humane on the outside. Yeah, go ahead. Go to a funeral, baby. Go ahead, grieve and all this other shit. But inside, you can be as petty as you fucking want to be. Now you come home, I'm gonna put you on dick punishment, shorty.
That's phony though, bro.
Listen to me. So what? This way she can't say shit to you. You let her go.
But
You let her go live her memories out. You put her on dick punishment. Now you don't take the garbage out. The kids act up. You don't discipline the kids. You got all that shit done. She gonna pick up what it is. Then y'all gonna have a conversation. Y'all gonna have a fucking conversation about you going now because y'all haven't had a conversation before. Obviously, you have a conversation now about how you feel and what you think about certain situations and instances. It's gonna happen.
So here's the thing: when does it stop? Oh, you forgave somebody I don't want you to forgive. You talk to somebody I don't think you should talk to. Right? Like when does it stop? When do you get when do you draw the line
Pettiness
between yourself and somebody else for who they are and how they operate with people that you don't agree with?
I'm only saying what I'm saying is because if one of my exes died, I'm not going to the funeral.
That's because you don't care about those people.
They're
like,
no longer in my life.
okay, and if somebody was like, why if this person had 5 exes that passed away and
That nigga cursed.
and she chose to go to the funeral of
Whatever.
the man that she has a child with.
Accepting. I'll accept the child thing. I'll even go with you for that one. I get
You know
that.
what I mean?
I get
You know,
that.
why would you go there?
I get that.
That's phony as fuck.
No, because if I'm raising the dead person's child,
Why you adding all these nuances to this story,
I'm
bro?
saying that-
You raising a motherfucker, you stepdad, you should go there.
that's what I'm
Because
saying.
you supporting the child, it's not
I
for the
think
woman
we should
then.
That makes sense to me.
I think
This
we
is
should
wild.
support the people that we love when they are
Support these
grieving
nuts.
and ask ourselves, why does that offend us? Why does it offend you?
Because conversations weren't had. Conversations were not had, and these situations arose now, and you're forced to confront and deal with these things in real time. And
Right.
it's a problem. Like the route I mentioned, I actually do that. But see, I still hold on and be a little more petty. So if my ex died, I would go to the funeral. I wouldn't ask, I would tell, hey, I'm going to the funeral. I let you go, now I'm going. And I walk to the funeral with the biggest of big dick energy. I'm pissed everybody in that funeral off too though. Fuck it.
Death is inconvenient. It's inconvenient. And it's traumatizing.
How so though? Because you know it's coming.
No, you don't know it's coming because
You know you're gonna die?
We definitely know. We don't know when.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
we don't know
it's,
when.
It's super inconvenient, right? And it happens when you least expect it to the people that you least expected, and you do not know how you're going to respond. You think that somebody's going to be broken up on their parent, but when their dog dies, you're like, wait, what just happened? Like,
They be going
you know
through
what I'm
it.
saying? Like you. So it's
Top of the
interesting.
Sears
Like
Tower.
we choose these partners and we experience life with them, and when we're in that moment, it's new for us. You cannot set assumptions on how you think somebody's going to be in a situation or how you're going to be in a situation because you might actually be the opposite. So
Yeah.
like, how do you even like talk to your husband or wife? Like, oh, like if your ex-husband died, are you going to the funeral? Like, when is that going to come up in conversation?
I think that's what he's saying too, though. Now, I agree with you. Don't police nobody else's emotions or feelings because you
Yeah.
don't know what the person meant to them in their life. But check this out, sure. You're not going to be on some Tony Braxton 7 whole days grieving type shit. Get over that shit at some point. I've been here. I've been your support. I've been your help. I've been if you needed me to be. And you've been over this guy for a long or person or woman, whoever it is,
supposedly over him.
for a long time now. You know, the memories do flood you in times like that, and it can be overwhelming. It can become overwhelming. But
Yeah,
I've
because
been-
we don't
I've
know
been
how
here.
we'll deal with grief.
Right, true. But since I've been here and been everything you've asked for according to you in our conversations, you ain't finna grieve that long, family. You know, he passed you off to a good man. He passed the baton, and I ran the rest of the race. You know what I'm saying? I won. First place.
So again, in this instance, he has a child with this person. So, you know, again, when you lose a co-parent and what is that like? You're grieving for your child. That's sad. Like it's a lot of energy going on, you know? So
Now, if you show up as the ex and the new husband or wife is there and he or she looks around like, fuck is you doing here?
huh?
That happens, yeah.
I'm lost.
So you go to the funeral.
You go to the
and
funeral as the ex.
You're not
right?
welcomed by the new partner,
Why are you here?
current partner.
Why are
Is somebody
you here?
asking me that? I came to show my
Yeah.
respects. Like usually that's what people say. Like, and whether it, you know how some people do, they'll go to the,
Don't
they'll
come,
go to
don't
the, what you call it?
Mortician,
No,
preacher,
what
singing
happens
song.
before?
I was gonna say reception.
the obituariness.
The wake.
Oh.
They'll go to the wake.
Oh, the viewing.
The viewing.
The
They'll
viewing.
go to the viewing and then they'll forego the
actual
funeral.
services.
Right? Because they
You
want
avoid
to.
people that way too.
Yeah.
But
So
at the same time, the family is still there.
No,
and
not all the time.
The husband and wife is definitely there.
not all the time.
The husband and wife is there.
It's about 99% of my
Yes.
life. My
Maybe not-
experience.
yeah,
My
No,
experience.
so when viewing hours are 12 hours over a couple of days,
Who doing that? Oh, Aretha Franklin. They had
you have
one of her titties.
you have
Titty on
families that
Tuesday and
have
titty on Wednesday.
viewings. I've some people have had separate viewings because the siblings don't get along at 2 different locations. Like It
But
runs the gamut.
To my point, what I'm saying
And
is,
shout out to all of the drive-through funeral homes that allow people to show their respects, and you don't got to go in at all.
That's crazy.
So now you're a sneaky link coming to the motherfucking drive-through. That's crazy. That shit is wild.
Can
What's wild?
Can you order food too?
Got to. All
I'm not
saying
ordering
is,
food.
You should not
from
be.
fruit from funeral home.
You shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there. Right?
What?
It may make your new
Who
partner
can't come to your funeral?
It may make your new partner feel uncomfortable that you're going. It may make the person who lost their partner feel uncomfortable if they know that you were his ex. That's weird.
That's the truth, though.
That's weird.
Oh, okay, death is
Both
weird.
scenarios are true, though. What y'all saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
death is weird. So, do you have a list where you like, if I die, don't ever come to a funeral?
Yes.
I haven't thought about
Answer
it.
yes.
I haven't thought
Motherfucker,
about
don't show the fuck up. My boys are still alive. They can be old as fuck and on geriatrics karate, but they have been assigned to fuck y'all up. Y'all show up. Yep.
These particular people?
There's 6 people.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
my ex ain't come to mind.
You see what we on the same list then?
well, let's give a rest in peace to Jerry West. He died June 12th, Wednesday, a couple days ago. He's the logo. You know, so let's say goodbye to the logo and shout out to his family, right? And
What?
clearly Jordan will
What,
never
though?
get the logo now. We were close.
Hey, you stop right there. You stop right there, buddy. You stop right there. When I saw this white man had died on this Wednesday, I stood up, I poured me a glass of champagne, I clapped, I celebrated. I say, yes! God damn it. Michael Jordan and all you Jordanians have to deal with this shit for the rest of y'all life. You will never be the NBA logo. Never, ever, ever. If you ever done one thing, first of all,
What
he
is
played so
going
long
on?
ago. There's the NBA logo. Okay, how about this? It's not on my head, is it?
Right there, Kels.
There you go. This is Jerry West, allegedly.
He got his hip all in it.
Talk about it. I say that could be any AAU girls player in the world in that pose. Anyone. Any single one, bro. So I'm sorry, that's nothing. Most of you motherfuckers don't know shit about Jerry West. You know the half-court shot he hit. You know he won a championship. He was 1 for 9, by the way, I think. That's not. How your logo is a loser. There are so many Wests I like more than Jerry West.
Can you name them, please?
Kanye West.
Hello.
What? West and Jerry's. Sorry. Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Kanye West. Jerry Seinfeld. Tom and Jerry.
What?
All are more important than Jerry West. But you motherfuckers sit here and want to cry about a motherfucker
Take a
that
breath.
made transition to the upper room.
When Jesus was high.
Oh,
understand that? You know what I'm
my
saying?
God, that segue went from that to this.
It's okay though. I'm only saying this because a few weeks ago, another white male basketball player from that era passed by the name of Bill Walton. And Amon stood 10 toes business down and said, fuck that, I ain't talking about him. I'm like, why not? You know, he was iconic and legendary to the game of basketball that you love. You have basketball shorts on now and a baseball hat. You're a cross-dresser right now.
Well, those are my two favorite sports.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. now.
Those are the ones my
Look at
jerseys
it.
are
called you a
retired
cross-
in.
That was kind of fucked up, my bad. You're not a cross-dresser, bro.
What kind of shoes you got? I mean, what's
Come on,
the
man. You
socks?
see it.
Jordans.
You
He got the never be the logo shoes. Boy, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? And I say, why can't we talk about Bill Walton? He was important. You said, I don't fuck with him. Well, I don't fuck with Jerry West. You know why? It was before my time. You know how many championships both of them got?
One.
No. Bill got 2,
got two?
motherfucker.
He got two?
He got 2. He was MVP for one of them. You know how many times he went to the finals? I'm not McKinday. I know my sports. See, catch the Draco, Kende. You know what I'm saying? I know my sports, bro. If anybody should have been
Wait,
talking
Draco
about...
is a gun, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Anybody should have been talking about, it probably should have been Bill Walton, maybe a little bit more than Jerry West. You know why? Because he was the first of big men that were agile, mobile, passer, can run the floor like anything else. Jerry West comes and running the mill. In Jerry West's championship season, the only one he won out of 10 tries, he was not in the lead scorer on that fucking team. It was Dale Goodrich.
So how do you get the logo?
Because he's white.
Because he ran the league at that time.
Because he was tall,
Oh.
he was symmetrical in the face. They chose him.
Well, he was
You know?
great. He was a great GM.
I saw a clip years ago. They froze several players dribbling up the court. And all of them look just like that, bro. They started with Isaiah Thomas. They went to Rolando Blackman, big hip having ass. You know what I'm saying? They went John Paxson, bro. They went to everybody. Even had a boy Marcus Wyatt
John
dribbling the ball on the court.
Paxson
It
was
looked
juicy.
just like he called the Pac-Man juicy. Hey, bro, it's wild. What you like fucked up white people anyway though? Like Matt McClung
I love Matt.
and
Shout out to
Jason
Matt.
Williams, bro. Like
Shout out to Jay Will. White chocolate.
shout out to Bill Walton and Jerry West.
Okay.
I did see Jordan say some chump shit about Jerry West. He say, everybody thinks that Jordan's the ultimate competitor, right? They all say that. The Ma gonna say, I'm a competitor. I want to compete against him, but the Ma got to talk to him. You want to be on this team. Shut the fuck up. Kobe the real killer. Kobe don't play with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Get Mike and his fans the fuck out of here. You'll never be the logo, Negro. Just so you know. You'll never be the logo. You'll never be the logo. All you fans, get y'all Kleenex, get y'all shoes out, polish y'all shoes off, wash the back of them bitches, man. Now look at y'all. Y'all just gonna sulk forever. The white NBA ran by so-and-so and so-and-so is never gonna change that logo. Now, you know why? Because Jerry West was the man. He was the man. He was the man, bro. Now I might get a Jerry West jersey now. Think about it. Just because. They rubbing you motherfuckers' face and get in red, black, and Bulls colors on top of that. With Jordan shoes on.
Ooh, make it in a jersey dress too.
You going back to the 90s, bad boy, early 2000s. Take it back. Jerry West, not Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Keep your little logos on. Somebody gonna tell me Jordan already got a logo in it. Yeah, on a fucking brand. He not the logo. When somebody say the logo, don't think of Michael Jordan. They think of Jerry West.
I didn't think of anybody.
Well,
I like out West more than Jerry West too, though, bro. I like being out West more. I do. The West Coast. I like West Coast rap better than Jerry West, bro. A lot of shit, bro.
You started this.
This is wild. Jerry, look here. So long. Good riddance.
and that is today's rant from Abasi. Now,
God.
in the other, let's
he
say,
was better as a GM, bro, than the fucking player.
I mean, I said that.
Why ain't you crying about the GM shit though? He won no shit for your team. He won for mine, and I'm still gonna shit on him. He won for the Lakers.
He did.
But then he abandoned us to go to the Clippers. Fuck, you know what? That's fucked up. You went to the you went from upstairs from the big house to the outhouse. Fuck with the Clippers.
Donald Sterling, which
Look
is
at
a whole
that.
nother conversation.
So you guilty by association.
For sure.
Jerry, no spoon.
All right. I would like to talk about another, I don't want to call him great, but Joe Biden did some wild shit.
I'm gonna let you have this one.
I don't know if y'all saw this shit, but Joe Biden decided he wanted to celebrate Juneteenth at the White
You
House.
painted it black or something?
He had all of the token Negroes there. We'll start with Kirk Franklin.
Oh, Kirk, no.
He brings
Can't stump no more.
he brings Kamala Harris on stage, do a little two-step with her
She worked that up.
over smile.
Right. It's their party.
She worked that.
Why everybody forget that she's the vice president? They be like,
No.
Biden.
Like,
VP Harris as well.
don't
It's
have
them.
no Juneteenth celebration at the White House.
Why not?
fam.
Why not?
First of all, you signed the bill. I believe only 29 states even honor it as a fucking holiday. And Illinois
So you
isn't
gave
one
folks a
of
choice.
them.
Yeah,
Right?
okay, cool.
Secondly, like it's trash. Like it looks corny. It's
Was it
goofy.
barbecue there?
I hope it
Let's
was.
run this. Was
I hope
it a
it was.
cookout or a picnic? Let's do this.
Well, they
It
had,
was a
they had a
celebration,
sound stage, right? All of the random white people around clapping off beat and shit. Biden there, he's super slow with the clap.
He forgot the reason why the party was happening, though.
The run back is crazy right now.
I don't know, man. It for me that always
Was there
feels
Kool-Aid
like
or was it pop or soda there? You don't have to get away from this, bro.
no, it
pop
was,
or
it was
bro?
soda. It was soda.
It
It was
wasn't
soda.
Juneteenth then.
What I'm saying is this is done
What was the size?
only to massage the black culture. It's almost like look at me. I do respect what the black culture and what you guys have been
giving us
through.
this holiday.
Yeah, it was corny, bro. Like get out of here. Get out of here.
You know what's-
and then I want to go to. I'm not a big politic guy, but at the end of the day, Joe Biden.
What's the term she taught you, bro? Come on.
What?
About being a non-politic guy.
Whatever.
Come on.
Partial, partisan, some
No,
shit. I don't know.
apolitical, bro.
Apolitical. There you go.
Which he's not.
At the end of the day, it's corny that what have you really done for the black population? Right? Let's start there.
She's gonna chew you up, bro.
Then, before you were president, you were doing everything in your power to hate on black folks.
You were. That's a history of that shit, though. Signed a lot of bills.
And now you throw a Juneteenth and some of our black people are there cooning and clapping their hands and trying to get fucking photos and IG lives and all that shit. That shit is corny.
Any rappers there?
They did. I didn't post it. I hope no
You
rappers
know white
win.
folks love to keep the shuffle, right?
Yeah, but
They love it. They're gonna do that.
that shit was weird. Did you see the clip? I mean, go ahead, take off because this shit pissing me off. The more I think about it.
I saw the clip. So the first thing is, do you all support Juneteenth? Do you think it was a good idea to make it a federal holiday?
I think it's a great idea, but I mean, it feels like a motherfucker
I didn't mind it.
only
You
giving
didn't-
you a
I didn't mind
carrot
it. Yeah,
when
cool.
you know what I'm saying. I want steak and potatoes.
Okay, so
What the fuck
how
just happened?
I don't know what.
Give me 40 acres of mule.
Welcome to my world, because I can't even get any
Tostada.
vittles, tostada,
Yeah.
snack pack.
Take that with you, brother.
Talk about steak and potatoes. Okay, if this was not the way to celebrate Juneteenth at the White House or by our president and vice president, then what would you have preferred to see?
Don't fucking do it. No one gives a fuck. Don't do it.
That's not what I asked you.
And I'm answering your question. Don't do it.
Definitely not answering your question.
No, you're not.
There's no reason for you to do it.
I didn't say. So okay.
How would I like? I would like it not to be. I would like it not to be done at all.
Why he yelling at you though?
I don't know why he's not answering the question because
Wow.
you don't know what you would like instead of
I just
a
told you.
concert.
I just told you. I would like it not to be done at all
So answer the question
because you're shucking and jiving.
Answer the question. If it's not a celebration through music, then what do you think is more appropriate?
I think it's
What recognition do you feel that the president and the vice president, considering they made it a federal holiday, what is it that you feel is better, that is not cooning, that is not status quo, shucking and jiving? What is that? Answer that.
you could simply not fucking have a backyard barbecue and invite every black artist that you think
That's not a
is
possibility,
cool.
though, bro.
Okay,
You don't
so
have to- you
basically
don't have to
there
do
is
it.
no alternative. You just don't like the fact that it was a performance. Okay, fine. I think when we like push back on things that we don't like, we also should be like able to lift up something instead. So you want something more intelligent, but you can't come up with a more intelligent alternative
I
either
don't
right
give
now.
a fuck. I just don't like that.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
You clearly you do because you're yelling.
Trepidation in your
Yeah,
voice.
and it's actually on the run of show, so you care. You know more about it. You watch the clip.
Ooh.
You say you're not political, but you're super political. But you don't bring anything to the table other than what you don't like.
I can criticize that
He
shit.
is
Yeah.
at the table.
Yeah, like
Face
he
ass.
is and
Right.
ate it.
Facts. Those that is facts.
Push
All right,
back
so
on that
this is
motherfucker.
what I think his remarks. He thanked all of the performers. Now I will say he said it was a fitting tribute to Juneteenth. Right? Do we agree that there are ways to celebrate Juneteenth in some kind of way, or commemorate, or acknowledge?
Those are all appropriate words. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I was proud to have made Juneteenth a federal holiday, grateful to the members of Congress, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't just a symbolic gesture. It was a statement of fact. It was about a statement of faith. It was a testimony of a testament to the resilience of generations of Black Americans who kept their eyes set on the nation's North Star. That was the idea that we were all created equal. We're still trying to fight to make that actually true and real.
Pandering.
So his remarks, on the one hand, do I think that they're valuable for Black people to hear? I don't necessarily know. A lot of people are very conflicted on politics of the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. We have not had our needs or priorities met. Many of us feel that way. And there's also a generational divide on the celebration of Juneteenth.
Look at this goofy shit.
So you have some people
Look at this goofy shit.
What is that?
Look at this goofy shit.
Oh, so boy, the actor dude.
Look at this goofy ass shit, man.
what they're enjoying music.
Where are the other white people? Huh?
What do you mean?
Clearly, no one else in the
He's
White
like-
House supports this shit.
Hey,
So this is interesting because what you said is exactly what happens in media. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you
I'm dancing right now.
put forth a whole bunch of people that aren't our people, somebody could criticize you for, oh, it's a Juneteenth celebration. We're all the Black people. Now you're saying like, oh, we don't see white people. Where are the white people? The white people don't support us. I don't like.
Look, if you
It's
have,
like we can't win for losing. Like
if you have
nobody
no
can
rhythm,
win for losing.
if you have no rhythm, don't come to the cookout. All
That's funny. He
And,
did
and,
like
and, and don't throw no cookout at the White House. I'm not going.
He was-
This shit's
You
weak as
weren't
fuck.
invited.
You
He
got
was standing there like
goddamn
somebody-
right. You
he
goddamn
was
right.
You weren't
definitely standing there
invited.
like somebody took him to a taxidermist and just stuffed him for real. Like he was just froze. But fuck all that.
We celebrating Juneteenth this week.
I tell
Shout
y'all what
out to
though.
the Woodline,
Multiple
baby.
times. Shout out to the men of Moors. We're going to the Emancipation Ball. We'll be at the Juneteenth celebration at the Woodlawn. So we'll be on the 9. Clapping and
Strapped up,
having a good time.
big guns on deck. Fuck y'all talking about. But anyway, fuck all that. I don't mind him doing that because it don't hold that much weight to me anyway because they can't give me anything. I do see what you're saying about after the George Floyd riots, because of his murder, that they handed us Juneteenth. It seems that they handed us Juneteenth and to pacify us. But I look at that like the way some people look at Black Lives Matter. I don't look at the organization. I look at the slogan itself because Black lives do matter. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth is a celebration. And we do know the Southerners have been celebrating Juneteenth way longer than us Northerners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we want to learn how to celebrate it correctly, let's fuck with them. Let's connect with them in all senses that we can. But them making it a holiday. Thank you for the double time and pay. Thank you for the day off. But you can't give me a celebration. I have to choose to celebrate that shit. You can't give me a celebration, bro. So it shouldn't even bother you like that. I can't tell what bothers you or anybody, but it shouldn't bother you like that though. They've been placating us, I think it's the right word, us for a long time. The only thing that will ever...
What if it was Kamala's idea? She's black.
She actually trashed there. Right.
And what if it was a group of black student interns that was like, we want to bring this to the White House? Like,
fire them.
Like, you know, like, again, like we have an opportunity, no matter where we are, to create things that are reflections of what we want in life, whether that's political or in music or whatever. And sometimes we don't agree.
Let's just keep it a buck. The only thing that's going to make us happy as a whole, I believe, the majority of us happy will actually be reparations. Give us property and money. You can't give us a mule anymore. I don't want a mule anymore. I do want 40 acres though. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Give us money. Give us actual reparations. And you know, the fact that the court in, I think it's Oklahoma, just dismissed the case from the
and Evanston is getting sued for their reparations and DEI.
All that shit, man. You know, we're never going to get reparations. So them knowing that and us hoping for that, this is the best thing they can do is like hand us dumb shit off days from work.
Because you can't hope for it. Like if you don't, so this is the part that I always get confused about. Like people say like, oh, you know, voting doesn't work and the laws don't work. Well, clearly they do against you. Right. So you abide by them so you don't have to suffer from them. So if you say that your voice doesn't matter and voting doesn't matter, but then voting actually controls every aspect of your life, which is it?
My thing is this.
You can't have it both ways.
When we're in 2024 and racism is as prevalent as it was in 1920, 30, 40, 60, civil rights, the whole nine. And then you have the audacity to fucking tell the black people to come celebrate at the White House. It's almost like, okay,
you don't have to show
I'm
up.
going to let you in the house today to eat the good food and now take your goof ass back out there. This is bullshit.
I see what you're saying.
In what way?
It's a harsh analogy, but I see what you're saying.
This is bullshit because at the end of the day, what are you doing for
nothing
for the country?
That's his end game though.
For the community of black people, you throw a fucking party and invite black artists there to celebrate Juneteenth. Don't have no black artists. Matter of fact, the black artists that went should have said, "No, I'm not fucking with you." The more I think about it,
I said they didn't have to go.
The more I fucking think about it, like this is corny as fuck, and there's nobody that can tell me it's not.
So you can say it's corny, but also, do you know anything that other African Americans that are in DC have accomplished? Or do you believe that nothing has been accomplished? Is it just because you don't know? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm saying from what I know.
Okay.
From what I know, there's a lot that has not been accomplished.
And so
a lot.
Okay,
a lot,
all right. But a part of me is also curious. If you don't know anything, then what are you talking about?
I think you can only go off of...
That's not me.
And I ain't speaking for him. You can only,
that's not me.
You can only go off what you know
and what you care to know.
And what you
care to know is real.
Your life
what you care to know.
If in my lifetime, situations that affect black people abnormally have increased and it's simple as some policy being changed that can help that, I have to go off that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all you have to go off of, whether you know what changes have been made or not, because sometimes policies get changed and put into place. They don't take effect to fucking so much later.
Yeah,
so
like
what
there's
the
a trickle
fuck is
down.
doing for me?
It's a trickle down effect. And then sometimes black people are not monolithic. There are policies that do not impact your life because you're not the people that are suffering in that way. We don't have the same suffering. But I just want to
feeds into his argument though.
I just want to reiterate, just because you don't know doesn't mean that nothing has happened. Just because you don't care to know doesn't mean that people aren't advocating and working on different levels at the county, at the state, and at the federal. And I think it doesn't do us any good to go off of what we haven't given any energy to educate ourselves on. If you choose to remain ignorant about your laws, about who is in office and what they're doing, whether it's Congressman Jackson here from Illinois that sits on the agricultural committee, if you don't care what he's doing in DC, that's on you. But it doesn't mean that he's not working.
This is why some people think that voting doesn't work, because now I'm voting for something, but everything gets approved or passed doesn't affect me, doesn't help me or anything. So I would think that voting does not work.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
So
policy does not work.
You live in a subdivision and you're renting. They changed the policies for what color the house has to be. Now, that has nothing to do with you. You don't own the property, right? The property owner is the one that has to pay to change the roof. You might not feel it until they do what? Go up on your rent, because now they have to cover repainting their house because of a new policy. Does that make sense?
I'm glad.
So
when
you say like it trickles down, like it doesn't impact you until it does impact you. And so that's all of our lives. There are things like that do not impact us because that we're not the primary recipient of that policy.
Is it okay? I'm not saying that you're wrong, and I'm not arguing with you.
You did say you were wrong.
What am I? Am I and every other black person in the world allowed to be angry at the fact that we still have a lot of our kids who cannot read, a lot of our people cannot get loans?
Perpetual issues that affect us.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
So with that being said, it's disgusting to me that you have the fucking nerve to give us a fucking party on the White House lawn. I'm done with it.
To push back on that, that's our responsibility. Let me just turn it around to the federal government has everything to do with how it is that our states operate and our state organizations. When we displace our children's literacy on the federal government, when we live next to the library, when I hear a black man or a black woman with a degree say, I don't read. So what are you emulating in your community? You don't write, you don't read. So at some point we have to take responsibility for who are we as black individuals? What brand are we putting out to our children? Are they seeing us in the library? Are they seeing us with a book? Or are they seeing us kind of get by in life? And now we're mad that nobody is solving our problems. Some of these issues, we are our own solutions, and it has nothing to do with policy. It has everything to do with being present with the fact that some of us are slipping. Some of us have gotten to a point where we have the money, we can travel, we can focus on ourselves. We were raised by baby boomers who were hoarders and got credit and homes and came from, parents from the civil rights movement. So there's this trickle down effect of our turning away from our responsibilities as black people to see our communities be what they should be.
And the next one, I'll be quick.
And 51% of Chicago is illiterate, and that's trash. I hope that we do something about it.
God damn it.
All right, cool. Fair enough. I mean, like I said, I think you're right. I know I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
we just got to do better.
For sure. Cool.
We can't do it by ourselves, but okay, go ahead.
I want to start with you then with this one here, Abasi. In Louisiana, at 18 years old, you can now carry a firearm starting next month. So in July, 18 years old, you can carry a firearm without a training, without a permit, anything. To me, this tells me that their policing, their government have just given up. Because if you are allowing kids to run around with pistols, you tired of locking them up for the same shit. It's almost like when Nino took over the Carter.
Talk about it. Now you're preaching. Now you're in your bag. Come on.
Because we're not gonna stop it. We might as well give them free reign to do what they want to do, and we'll let God sort them out. That's what that reminds me of. You mean to tell me that you don't have to have a conceal and carry? You just let the motherfucker, like the gun problem is so huge that you can't stop it. So you say, well, fuck it, we're gonna let them carry it, and then whatever happens, happens. That's crazy to me.
Kind of what you're saying, I think lends to that. But you actually think this privilege is for the people you're talking about?
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Gun laws don't affect criminals, bro. They affect legit gun owners. This is just like the opposite side of that coin, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? That's not for, I don't want to say anybody's name. These are not for the shorties down Louisiana in the urban neighborhoods that they portray to commit all these crimes and shootings and homicides and robberies and burglaries. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for them, bro. This is for the other side of the field. You know what I'm saying? The Kens and, Kevins to get their guns. Now, maybe setting up for, hey, just in case you run up on Ray. I hate saying Pookie and Ray. In case you run up on Pookie and Ray, both y'all armed now. Because this ain't for the motherfucking Suwu or the Bloods or none of them gangs down there, bro. It's not for that shit. It's not for the motherfuckers on street, standing on official street business. It's not for them, bro. This is for the other side, dog. Plain and simple. That was easy to read through right there, bro. It's not for them, bro, Plus, you motherfuckers ain't heard of Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? The Hot Boys. Anybody from New Orleans? Man, look here. Louisiana, bro. First of all, Louisiana has some delicious cuisine, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking guys, crawfish, everything.
Like it made me
red snapper.
Like my son said he want to go to LSU. You know what I mean? Landon already down there, so that's scary for me, bro.
I mean,
when you really think about it,
the people that was so let's just be clear. Like the people that was already carrying guns illegally, they was gonna carry it anyway, right? Like,
my point exactly.
And it's there. So this is for McCormick. We definitely believe that 18-year-olds have the right to protect themselves from murderers and rapists and any other individuals that try to arm them in the community. So what was it? 21 before?
I don't know what it was.
It was concealed. To have a permit, you got to be 21 years old.
Which is still too young to me, though.
So now they don't have to be trained.
Nope.
I'm like, do they have to be citizens of residents of Louisiana? So this does not apply to visitors. Like Landon can't be an Illinoisan with an Illinois ID carrying a handgun. That's the part where I'm kind of confused.
It seems like it is. That would apply. If that state's passing it, it don't apply to people of that state.
Of that state
That's
that
like
are residents of that state.
You take your CCL to New York, they don't give a fuck about
they don't honor
Illinois. Honor they shit. You know.
So you get pulled over with a weapon. You're 18 years old and you got an Illinois license. You're going to jail. 18 years old, Louisiana resident. You're not going to jail unless you should be going to jail for something.
Unless you got a CCL that applies in that state, but you can't get a CCL at that age.
And I wonder what other type of legislation is going to come about. Like maybe people who are convicted of certain crimes is ineligible.
Domestics, you can't.
Yeah, like
violent crimes, you can't.
How do they
crimes,
control it?
You know, it's a lot of laws. It's a lot of I don't want to say statutes. It's a lot of things in place already. Where if you commit certain kind of crimes, you can't get a weapon. And if you commit one while you have a firearm, they take it away from you. The boxer Deontay Wilder, now he had like 12 guns. His wife or fiance, whatever she is to him, filed for divorce and start getting his ass with the money get low now. He got to turn on all his weapons. You know what I'm saying? All of them.
Let's say you got your 18-year-olds at the crib and it's legal for them to have a gun and you realize that they got some straps. What are you doing? Are you okay with your 18-year-old, 19-year-old having multiple guns in your home?
Well, there's a conversation to be had with that because now I'm like, hey, shorty, why you got all these guns? Tell me something because you're in my house, bro.
What's going on?
You bringing shit to the crib? I got to know because I need to strap up too.
And
plus,
I need to know how to protect you.
If you're going to have these guns, if you're going to have all these guns, we going to the range.
Let me show you how to shoot.
You shouldn't be willy-nilly motherfucking two-gun Tommy. What's my man name? With big mustache and the guns? On Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Pecos Bill. You ain't finna beat him, bro. And shoot the whole crib up. Don't you
you would want your child to let you know, like, hey, I got a gun.
Knowledge about shit, yeah.
You want them to be comfortable enough to...
And knowledge prevents you from having culture shock, bro, for real. Like, we know. That's why you see all these... And black folks are getting more into it now, too. You see a lot of these white families taking trips to the range. We going to church and the buffets on Sundays and praising Jesus. They going to eat and going to the range. I'm going with the white people. I'm sorry. I'm going to the range. Look at Jesus. You cool with me. I want to shoot these guns.
I saw a clip of a 10-year-old girl clip reload, going through the whole. I'm talking about Cole. Finished the course in like a minute. You know what I'm saying? Nice. And nothing illegal about it. So
she definitely gonna shoot her man.
Yeah. So the gun conversation has been had.
That's why people when people make comments like that.
God,
but the reasons why some of our young folks carry pistols is different from why this 10-year-old was being taught by her father.
See, people like that though. I'm sorry.
Why do you think that she was being taught?
Because he obviously he wanted to teach his child how to protect herself. And
okay, so why were those kids? Why are these other kids carrying guns?
Because they have no father or no mama,
and they don't need to protect themselves.
They're influenced by music, movies.
You don't think that they need to protect themselves?
No, for sure they do. That's what I'm saying.
I just wanted to get to that basic. So in one instance, we have a parent involved that's teaching them the right way to do it. And
but you also out here living like a fuckbag ass dude. Doing some fuck ass shit.
I mean, but to my brilliant cousin's point, like when you consume all of that every single day, eventually you begin to emulate and see that world and be as fearful of that world. Choose to live lifestyles that require that, and this is the same music that we also listen to and celebrate.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because now I had a point about the traditional wife. Traditional wife.
Not blitz.
The tria. Not blitz. Krubin on Krubin. You know what I'm saying? the trad wife, which I had to look at what trad wife was looking like. Trad. Y'all just stop.
I hate when they like shorten the stuff.
Stop shorting everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And she was on her little live and went off. She had a moment. I think she tweeted. And
oh, you talking about the chick that was cooking on TikTok?
And said dumb whores. I'm okay with that term. She said broke N-words. I know a lot of women called them N-words broke. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't mean it like that. So I just laughed at the shit. But then it hit me. I'm looking like, okay, she's been having this show for a while. She got $773,000 followers. Damn, shorty, slow down. Followers, right? And she has had no problem since, while she was doing the show. All of a sudden, she has something happens in her day, or she tweets out and she does this. Now, I'm relating this back to the little girl we said, you saw me reload and boom, 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 firearm. Most school shooters, they've been had this knowledge of weapons, or they live in what seems to be normal to the outside world for a while, and they tweak. But they shoot up schools. They mass murder. They commit, mass robberies or whatever. People that tweak have bad days. Imagine her. I forgot about she back around though. Fuck all that. She tweaked out, bro. But then when she tweaked out and she got the feedback she wanted from people, she doubled down and said, "You heard what the fuck I said, man." Shit was fucking funny. It was comical, People have
was
bad
this on
days.
her live or
it was live?
Yeah,
okay.
TikTok, right? I mean, look, man, white people use the N-word all the time. And she thought she was cool enough to say, the N-word in the context. And she didn't use it out of context. Let me be clear. But at the end of the day, this
what?
She didn't,
She was definitely OC, man.
Yeah, she's super OC, but she didn't use it out of context. So if she was black person, like she used it properly. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be saying it. And that just lets me further know that you think that you are of this culture, and it's not okay.
I didn't get that.
It's
not okay.
I honestly, I am so. I might get some pushback on this. I don't understand this whole. Let me not.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, let's do this then. Let's go to the trans woman, who won Miss Maryland. Now.
I mean, good for her.
Can she pull up on the corner, or is get the fuck off the corner?
She can pull up, bro. She can pull up,
Explain.
bro. But tell me this though. I'm telling you, can't pull up the Maryland, Baltimore area ever again. You ain't got no baddies in your area, bro. No baddies. Homie came through and cleaned up. He came through and cleaned up on you motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got no. Don't ever tell me how bad y'all got baddies out there. This, that, what the bad. Y'all don't. You know what I'm saying?
You got to pay for those competitions.
I looked at what the requirements were to win.
Yeah, can you give them to me, please?
You have to first. You have active or swimwear.
Mm-hmm.
You have an evening gown,
mm-hmm.
and then you have an interview. Man, fuck the interview. That's the first two. I came back the first two. I mean, none of you ladies. She's a lady too, clinically. I believe that's the correct term.
You have to be clinically
declared a woman.
Yes.
A woman. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm smart a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
He reads
a little bit.
No, but I went back to different competitions. I'm like, nah, this is wild, But you mean to tell me Buddy pulled up in a swimsuit and impressed the judges more than all you I'm every woman ass women? She did that? Or who was the judges though? Looking.
So trans women have been able to compete for like 10 years.
Right, so this is nothing new.
Yeah, fuck all that. We talking about this shit in Maryland.
This is not new.
But
then and also you can have
you
can alter your physique, which means that you can change your breasts. You can alter your body. You can change your nose. You can present yourself
as a man.
You can present but no, like I can
tucking your cock and balls and losing to a panel of 15 other women, real women, is crazy.
You meant beating 15 other women.
Beating. That's crazy. Like,
I mean, but also the trans man won the bodybuilding competition. So this is not.
All right, so here.
Oh wait,
they must have been trash.
Here's a tip, fellas, and all my people who bet. If there's ever a trans person in any competition,
you're gonna lose.
No, you bet on the trans.
Well, I said you're gonna lose.
Yeah, you bet on the trans.
We said the same thing.
Cool.
That sounds so.
You bet on the trans.
FanDuel-ish.
Trans Am. You bet on the
Kings-ish.
You bet on the Trans Am.
And really odd right now.
You bet on the Trans Am.
I don't like that.
There's a trans woman, or is it a trans man? Because I'm always confused.
Okay, trans women
Trans
men
women.
that want to be women.
So there's a trans
man is a female that is now living and medically
As a
a
man.
man.
So there's several trans women who are now performing,
playing in sports.
competing in sports. Bet on the trans.
That's
woman.
different though, bro.
That's all I'm
that's
saying.
They
not
don't
beauty
always
pageant, though.
like that.
Bet on the trans woman. 95.2%
Unless it's
chance of
basketball,
winning.
it's not gonna work.
Are you sure about that? Or are you
Yes.
just saying
No,
that?
no. These are stats.
From
I
where?
looked it
What
up.
sport?
Bleacher Reports.
That's credible.
Yeah.
For what sport?
You got swimming. You got
Who bets on swimming?
What do you mean? Why not?
I said who?
We couldn't bet on you in your prime.
I said who?
I would.
When I know there's
When
a
the last time y'all bet on a swim meet?
I just thought about this shit the other day. Like if there's a trans woman in an event or sporting whatever, I'm betting on the trans because genetically you're still fucking the man.
Okay, so there are trans women that are in college sports. You haven't heard about them because
say it again?
yes, they're trans women in college sports.
There are, yeah, we have.
And they're not champions. They're getting beat.
I'm going to bet.
Depending on what the sport is, though. If it's
But
like
that's what I'm
ping pong,
saying.
it
Like,
don't matter.
like it's
Sports
no.
where physical prowess is probably what makes you wear like racing.
So we would
Yes.
see
Swimming,
all
yes.
trans women and
Ian
all
Thomas is a
athletes,
swimmer. That's a
but
man.
we don't see that
Say
though.
it again?
We don't see them sweeping every single event in every single sport.
Are they in
So
every single event though? In every sport?
the
They're not.
ones that they're competing in, they're not always placing first
All right,
place. That's
here
what
we
I'm
go.
saying.
What-
It's not
Ian Thomas is a swimmer.
100%.
Ian Thomas is a swimmer. In track and field, I just saw this 2 weeks ago. Track and field, there's a trans woman competing, and she blew everybody up by a mile. Like in all the events she was in. The swimmer Ian Thomas did the same thing in the swimming event. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just sports where I don't give a fuck. Do what the fuck you do. I just know I don't compete no more, so I can't lose to nobody else. So and running, swimming, shit like shot putting, where a man would throw it farther physically because of several factors of testosterone and things like the muscle mass where you built. Shit like that, it makes a difference. We had this conversation before about fairness and all this, man, but the world has gotten away from fair. Like, it's what makes people happy, let them live their life.
I remember the intersexed
Ian Thomas, I said that, right?
the
Leah Thomas.
intersexed runners that they wouldn't let compete because they had too much testosterone and they were born intersex.
Always bet on trans. That's all I'm saying.
CC. Yeah, all these people.
CC Tefler.
They all look like
NCAA Division II champion, okay, runner. Come on, man.
He said champion for you. He said loud for you.
That's fine. He can't run anything but his mouth.
First
He was running
trans
that
woman
money,
to
was running
play
bread for-
Brazilian
Not on snacks,
volleyball.
though.
Who else? we
Nah,
got?
it's fine. It's fine, bro. Look here. You're not competing no more. She's not competing. I'm not competing, bro. I think it taints the sport and the competitive edge when you know that, man, I'm 6'5". I'm an athlete like you. I train for this shit because I am clinically declared the opposite sex now from man to woman. And I can just smoke you. But so I do feel kind of bad for the athletes still competing against that in that era. But, if you do it for the UFC fighter, she broke both their shorty orbital bones, nose, all that shit, fractured their jaw because it's a man, a born male competing in a woman's. So I don't like that. But
That's assault. That's domestic.
back to this pageant though, y'all ugly as fucking Baltimore. Y'all ugly as fuck. You can't tell me shit no more. Once a motherfucker wins Miss Illinois. If a dude wins Miss Illinois, guess what? Illinois, you can't tell me y'all got badges. Sorry, cuz I love you, man. You can't tell me y'all got badges no more.
I'm moving.
Because y'all just step up and win.
I'm moving.
Y'all, when have you all even watched pageants?
I watch.
It don't matter.
I'm a creep. I watch all that shit.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter.
I watch women's track and field.
What matters
women's
is
volleyball.
a transgender
I support America.
beat out 15 women. That's all I'm saying. 15 natural women. That's all I'm saying. That shit is crazy.
I mean, are you sure they're natural? Because that word is a very accurate word. It means unaltered. So we're talking about.
Well, they said she was the only one in the competition, though. They said that she was the only one.
So all right, well, you know what, Kel?
And that's an army wife. That confused me though.
What?
That he was an army wife. I'm like,
She.
okay, she was an army wife.
Because only because you've kept it consistent all the way through. You called her, a lady, all of that.
I want to jump off
and
the rails sometimes though.
Yeah, but no, I wasn't gonna let you. I wasn't gonna let you. You was doing good.
Get Jerry West out of here. Get this motherfucker out of here. Get him out of here.
All
Get
right.
him upper room these motherfuckers.
In the vein of sports, and maybe we'll end here.
Please, because I'm hungry.
Hell no.
Where you
Hell
at?
no. Fuck this movie, bro.
What?
Bad Boys 4.
Bad Boys 4. Okay, all right. So all
What's
right, cool.
never bad being bad? The only bad I acknowledge that is Michael Jackson album bad, bro. And that's
I haven't
underrated
seen
now.
it yet.
So Bad
Don't.
Boys 4.
I ain't seen it either though.
Stephen A.
heard it was
Smith
good.
decided he wasn't going to support the movie because he feels that Will Smith owes the black community and black America an apology along with a
He owed Black
personal
America an apology.
to Chris Rock. At the end of the day, that shit was 2 years ago. Niggas get smacked every day, B.
Hey man.
Thirdly, Stephen A., who the fuck made you the voice of the black people? Right? You getting messy as fuck out here. You getting really messy.
Your energy right now versus what about the White House? Like this is
No, because Stephen A. is getting very messy. He's trying to follow up behind Club Shay Shay. He's trying to follow up behind Shannon Sharp. He goes on his podcast for all the shit that he cannot say on ESPN. He goes in there and now acts
that part a little bit, yeah.
he speaks for the black culture, and you don't. Bro, no one gives a fuck if you're going to see this movie. $100 million was made over the weekend for...
How much did they spend though?
They spent 100. They spent almost 100.
They went around the world promoting this shit, bro.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a lot of money. That's low key. That's low key a flop to me, bro.
That was the first week.
they broke even.
We gonna see what happens the second weekend, which is this weekend. All I'm saying is
When the movie, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I did it on purpose though. When the movie typically die in the box office, like 3 weeks.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. For sure.
Interesting. They ain't doubling up, bro.
They may not.
It's hot outside.
It don't matter.
Anybody want to sit there?
And
I got to pay
and I
20
saw
for no
the shit.
motherfucking ticket.
I saw the shit. The shit was weak as fuck. It had its moments, but the shit
I
was
told
weak as
y'all
fuck.
that, bro.
She was weak as fuck.
Why are you so y'all?
Fight crime. I'm Mike Lowry. I got women. I thought about you. I got women, so I didn't say the B word. Motherfucker, I'm Marcus, whatever. I'm married. First, get Martin ass off the fucking screen, bro. I'm tired of his motherfucking ass break down, looking like Clayface in this bitch. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Get him off the goddamn TV. How many quirky jokes can you tell? How many gun scenes? How many you gonna slow down? How many anything, bro? They should have stopped after part 2. Part 2 was enough. Part 3 was cool because he slept with a witch. That was different. You know what I'm saying? Part 2 was cool. Part 3 could have kept.
I missed that part.
But man, he raw dogged a witch and had a baby. A Puerto Rican witch at that.
Look, the movie's
Puerto Rican,
gonna
make
do
it
what
up.
it's gonna do, and at the end of the day, it just speaks to
You just want to throw shade on Stephen A. Smith.
No, it speaks to Will Smith and his box office power, right? He had one mistake where he snapped out and the world saw it, whatever.
That's
He did-
huge though, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Don't
it is.
dismiss that.
The
For
world
sure it is.
saw it and whatever.
But look,
Yeah.
it's 2 years. It's 2 years old. If
And then he let his wife emasculate him, bro.
You
was big on that though.
the only person that should be mad is Chris Rock. No one else should be mad. Stephen A., get you the fuck out of here, right? No one gives a fuck that you saying that you're not going to support the movie. He don't know you, and we don't give a fuck if you support the movie.
You were equally as passionate about this invisible ex that did or didn't die in a relationship. Like, why can't he be upset about it?
Because Stephen A.
Got the same line.
Stephen A. like it's cool. It's cool with the sports takes.
Head up, dog.
But when you
not
go
cool.
and do society and culture, bruh, like you said so much wild shit.
He's loud and wrong a lot though.
That you are dead wrong about
You shit on Kyrie.
culture. You shitted on your fucking co-host McNutt, Monica. You shitted on her.
Did he really shit on her?
Low key.
Nigga, please.
Low key.
Keep her in work. Man,
Low
please.
key. Low key.
The fuck is she talking about?
I like Monica McNutt.
Because you like her don't mean she was right, bro.
I like what she
That
brings
conversation
to
could
the
have
table.
went 2 different ways. I feel like people heard it 2 different ways.
For sure.
True, you
People
know what
heard
I'm
it
saying?
2
Like,
different ways.
was to Stephen A's point, was the WNBA watchable or worth talking about 3 years ago? Was
I
it?
think that's
see
a
what I'm
really
saying?
that's a really hard
And
pill to swallow.
I
I think
I understand
when
that.
you say it out loud, because it can come off as
Take it here.
it can come off as failing to acknowledge that conversations by people in power could have done something.
To do what? I ain't trying to be just pushed back, but
So I think that's also a question of like, had it been on people's agendas to discuss, what could have been different sooner than later? That's all.
My honest belief is it don't matter what. The only person that could have saved WNBA died in a helicopter crash. No bullshit. Because everybody left Kobe. He has thousands of followers. He was pro women's sports. Okay. It don't matter. I believe this is not fact based or stat backed up. I believe it don't matter who talked about the WNBA before Caitlin Clark and Andrews came along. It wouldn't have helped because you have all time greats: the Lisa Leslie's, Rebecca Lobos, Dawn Staley, Breonna Stewart, Shamika Holdsclaw, Maya Moore, who said fuck WNBA for some dick. You know what I'm saying? And left that motherfucker. They left it. You know what I'm saying? It was not. You had all-time greats playing in the game. First ballot Hall of Famers that could hold their own against men in the men's sport, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Playing the game and still what we're talking about. You needed something. So I understand Monica's point. You could have been talking about it, but Stephen's point, why? Why would I? Why would I? There was nothing to talk about then. It wasn't. It's just not a shot at you or women's sports. I've watched WNBA.
No, I get it.
I've been watching WNBA since the Houston Comets and Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper and Tina Thompson, Juice Lip having ass. All that shit, bro.
We were in 8th grade when it started. It was like a big deal.
My point is, I didn't like when he said, basically, I made you. Did he?
What?
That's his show. Nigga,
Hold on,
he
hold
the
on,
gatekeeper,
hold
bro.
on, hold on,
and I don't even rock with him like that.
How did you even come to that?
Because that's what he said on his podcast. He said, did you know about Monica McNutt before First Take?
Did you?
Yes.
What's her college stats, bro? What school she go to?
Georgetown. Don't
Come
do
on
that.
now. Come on
Don't do
now.
that.
What
Don't do
position
that.
she play
Don't
for?
do that. What? And she's an analyst for the New York Knicks.
He looked that
Stop
shit up,
it.
though. Don't worry about it.
Now,
I appreciate you, though.
Now, my point is, that's like me saying, yeah, I made Kels the Yogi.
You wish.
You know what I'm saying? That's the arrogance.
He said you didn't know about her. People know about her, bro.
And that's my point. That's my point.
She got 1 billion more goddamn views and followers now that she on First Take, bro. Stop playing.
Since
the ESPN push, he probably vouched for it, bro.
Be that as it may.
That man could he have handled it differently? Probably.
That's
the problem, bro.
The
but
arrogance
he's not
is
wrong.
trash.
He's not wrong.
So here's
you arrogant as fuck. What you mean?
But I wouldn't say that.
You hate motherfuckers that act like you, dog.
I wouldn't say
you
that.
hate motherfuckers
I
that
wouldn't
act
say
like you, bro.
that.
Period.
I ain't saying
You
wrong.
hate cats that act like you, bro.
He's not wrong.
Period.
First of all, he don't act like me. He don't act like me.
I don't know.
please.
So when I heard him, I don't know if I heard arrogance. It's
Sorry
like
about yelling, y'all.
he asked the question. He said, what was the question was something
I
about
forgot.
who name me one other show or something like that has had more
Coverage of the WNBA.
more coverage,
First Take,
more
ESPN.
women on,
Yeah.
right? And I think because his face was shaking because he was doing
She
doing
got
a
a pocket
face.
first. She got a pocket first.
She didn't answer the question. She said, you could have been doing this
Boom.
sooner. And
He
I'm
got sassy
talking
first,
to
bro.
you. And so I think what he was trying to lead to, I believe so, was some acknowledgement of, on this show, we have set the pace. For bringing women on, for how many times have you been on?
Monica McNutt. I like it too, though.
And I think that's valid, right? Like not co-sign, but let's be clear. If First Take is the place where women have been invited and people have pitched segments and it's been approved
Yes.
and produced, or people have been brought in to, help
And go viral.
Yeah,
Get popularity,
like I think
like
that
she did.
I
All
think
over
that
the place now. All
I
over the
think
place.
that's absolutely fair when we're talking about moving towards diversity. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a team, right? How long did people were telling y'all needed a lady for how long?
Since they saw McKinney.
and you all
Since
just
they saw McKinney.
And again,
No, my fault, dog.
would I be wrong in saying I made you? That's the energy he was giving.
That's the wrong word he chose. He chose the wrong word.
That's all I'm
Absolutely.
saying.
Well,
That's
say
all
that
I'm
then.
saying. I said that. He did not.
Why are y'all
I
yelling?
did.
Bro, which is funny.
My price just went up. I
Which
want
is-
$15. I want 3 tostadas.
and extra lemon pepper. You know what I'm saying? Fried hard too. Because of that segment, guess what happened? More people know about her now. You know why? Because that shit went viral. So guess what? He was right again. He was writing the same segment twice. Twice, dog.
I just didn't like that, bro. Because and I'm gonna tell you why. Because
You told us why already.
having
You gonna tell us again?
having Kels on the show, I would never take that stance. Even though that may be true, I would never say
It's
that.
not.
No,
You
you
have new fans because of the show.
your
but you
voice is
already
louder.
very,
but I'm saying
very, very popular before then.
I wouldn't
I wasn't
But
nobody.
thank you for the extra berries.
But I'm saying me saying that would almost discredit whatever you've done prior to you coming on the
Here's
platform.
my
That's what I'm
question.
saying.
So did you see McNutt's follow-up response?
You put an S on her name?
McNutt? What is it?
She getting them off, huh?
Knowledge. Sorry, Monica.
Knowledge McNuts.
Eminem.
Right,
Did you
Eminem.
see her follow-up response?
I did.
Yeah.
Why? So, question. First of all, how do we get here? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
How do you get-
why isn't she on our run of show? Why is
McNuts?
Steven on here?
Because I knew I was going to bring up Miss McNutt.
Lies.
I did.
You were ready to end the show. We were ready to go on to something else. You're the one that was like bad, like you wanted to end it. So my question is, you have the opportunity to bring up women more often. How did Steven make the run of show before Monica?
Can I say this though? Because last year was not a great run for women in the public eye. Y'all had a run of the guys who came doing fuck shit. And because men were critical, and even some women were critical of women's behavior.
I blame it on lead poisoning.
You know what I'm saying?
Lead in the water.
Of women's behavior, it became taboo, or we got frowned upon for talking about women doing anything. So people have to pull back because you don't want to get canceled. You don't want to get, you don't lose followers and fans in the era where the upcoming era where now the more followers and fans, the more money you get. I'm talking so fucking fast, man. That's cool. But now this year, y'all start off the same way. The same way, but then a blessing came y'all way. First of all,
wait, what are we talking
Pat
about?
McAfee called that motherfucker a white B word on TV.
Good call.
Oh my God.
Good call.
Did you see that?
Okay, so
I don't know what y'all talking about.
So backstory: Pat McAfee.
He has a show on ESPN.
On ESPN, has a live basically
You got
show
on lip gloss?
/ podcast, right?
Okay, so what black folks need. Hold
Pat
on, hold on.
McAfee was
Cocoa
an
butter.
NFL
Stop
kicker.
playing.
Your
NFL
lips
kicker
and your
for.
fingers shiny.
I do have no chip
Hold
on.
on,
though.
pay attention.
Look at my no chip, dog, and these fucking braids. Stop
He
playing
got
on
no
me.
chip. He is so shiny
Stop
right
playing
now.
on me, man. No chip and braids. I'm ready for
He
Tuesday
got
and
a
Wednesday.
grease scalp, cocoa butter lips.
Devo. Where the 30K at, Brandon? I help you spend that shit. Come on, fam. I got you.
I was like, what is going on right now? I'm sorry.
Shiny.
It was more interesting than you. My bad. I told you I'm hungry.
Oh, he's funny because he's
Getting
fat.
ornery.
Oh my God.
All right. Pat McAfee he has a daily show / podcast on ESPN, right?
Okay.
He pulls
Right after
up
the first take.
Yeah, he pulls up this graphic of 3 or actually 4 white women talking about the USA team, and he said, "Let's be real. The conversation is about this white bitch not making the team."
He said that on live TV though.
Now,
Is Pat black or white?
He white.
Pat's
You
white.
know he had to be white to say that.
NFL kicker, okay, former NFL kicker. For what was the Colts? I
Oh,
believe.
he was angry, huh?
Now,
In his he was exerting his white privilege.
I don't understand how he gets that off, and no one's talking about
A white man calling a white woman a white bitch in white patriarchal America. I saw it slide right past. No bullshit. Now if he'd been black and said that, woo, sure.
So why didn't we talk
the chick
about
would
it?
have been black and he said that.
Why what?
Why didn't we talk about it?
You're not doing it now.
We're talking about it now.
Is it on the run of show?
No, it happened like
He wanted to surprise you.
2 hours. No, deadass. 2 hours before. You know what I mean?
It didn't happen just like live today. It happened today.
Yeah,
Today.
it was crazy.
Today. Because it comes on. The show comes on like 11 o'clock or something.
So this is always what's interesting to me is what people choose to talk about, right?
Who's gonna get on your bumper, boy? It's over with.
Right. when we have the power to produce and to prioritize segments or talk about people, what does it say that there are certain stories
Say
that
he's sexist.
that should get attention that people just kind of gloss over versus the mainstream what everybody's talking about?
I'm with you.
Look,
I'm with you.
calling any woman a bitch is wrong, unless she's.
Say it again.
See,
I don't agree with that.
Unless
If
she's
you're doing
acting,
bitch shit, you
yeah,
get
that's what I'm
called
saying.
that.
Unless
If
she's
you doing
acting a
nigga shit,
certain
they
way,
call you that.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that you are on ESPN, the number one sports leader and media.
so there was no. Currently, we don't know if there's any repercussions.
You might have to issue a blanket apology.
That's
but
it.
That's about it though, because he's going to he's going to throw the curveball and say, I was using it as a word of power because America's viewing her as the villain right now.
He looks like what's his name?
How you do your eyes?
I never wanna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. George Michaels.
There you go.
He looks like George Michaels.
All right. So, Kels, this is you. You're Caitlin Clark. And Pat McAfee calls you a bitch live on his show. What is your response after the game? Like, they're asking you game questions. Why did you go 1 for 8 from 3?
Damn, that bitch killing.
You got fouled here. Woo woo. What is your response for another media person calling you a bitch live on television?
Go back to my PR training and up my value.
You play a feminine card? Come on now, talk about it.
You know how much money I got riding on me being exactly who it is that all of these people believe I am? Oh, I'm doubling down.
Hey,
That
was a bar.
I am giving complete and total grace. She is literally, well, if it were me, I'm not falling for it. I am going to be the epitome of grace.
Are you white? Are you white kills or are you black kills?
No, I'm all of them. Like what?
Every
like
woman, fam.
yeah, I am every woman.
It's only
Even
her.
he.
Oh, hey, man, hey.
Yeah.
I'm all
Yeah.
of them.
Hey now.
Yeah. Considering the times, okay, I get it.
But
I
no, like I think that she is. I think she's used to being called worse by people that she trusted, people that she played with. I'm quite sure she's dealt with being called all sorts of names and getting it from all angles. Pause. Maybe not. Her.
Oh, Katie.
Yes,
I like Katie got bands better though.
You got yelled at when you played ball, right?
Yeah,
You got called all types of names.
I get called names now because of my uniform.
Welcome to life. Like I don't think there's a single person that's not been called a name by somebody.
I was driving down Fullerton the other day, right? And it was a crosswalk there, but some crosswalks tell you a pedestrian priority. Some just there for pedestrians walk across when it's convenient for them and no traffic coming. This was the latter. A white crackhead and this woman was walking across the street. I stopped for him. Somebody honked. He looked at me and gave me the whitest. He flipped me off in the whitest way ever. He said,
the person walking?
"Yeah." I'm like, "Fuck you flipping me off for, dog?" Like, I
love
let you ass, bro.
When little kids do that, I be like, "Oh, you little bad kid."
I got offended. I'm looking like I don't deserve 2 fuck yous for letting you cross the street. Give me one. One is cool.
He probably thought it was you that was honking.
I'm like, bro, just give me one though.
thought-
No, you deserved it.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, I don't. As somebody in the media, I don't. Some people just have that privilege to just say whatever it is they
want
want.
to fucking say, man.
You know?
You ain't lying.
And so I don't know if he will get
I missed that.
any
As a police
pushback.
officer in
But then
Chicago.
also I wonder if he's ever called anybody else that.
His show's relatively new, so we wouldn't know. It's new to ESPN.
Yeah, then
we
it's
would
just
know.
like now it's like just keeping track. Like, all right,
I'm gonna
you
say
dropped
no
the
because there's
B-bomb.
never been another Caitlin Clark before. This is
Well,
the first
like
Caitlin Clark.
anytime, like has he called anybody out of their name? Like that's also interesting. Like what
You
riles
white
people up to
bitch.
call
I
somebody
said,
out their
damn.
name? Yeah.
And he pointed to it. It was a big picture too, though, looking all athletic in the face, which I do like, but not on you, Caitlin. You may have athletic face woman anytime. He was like, this white bitch right here. I'm looking like,
What did she do?
I say, damn. She didn't make the Olympic team. She got snubbed. Now she's an alternate. But that's a whole other conversation because there's some players on the women's Olympic team, not saying they ain't paid, they do, they ain't good, they ain't great, but they can easily be replaced because guess what? The goal for the game was to grow eyes on the game. And by not putting her on the team, guess what y'all not doing? Putting eyes on the game. You know how many people would have watched the Olympics if she was originally selected? They could have had beef and had complaints. They complaining already. You know what I'm saying?
So
put on the team, get more eyes. Little girls are what? This is the win though. You got kids. The WNBA has never had a kid fan base. I'm a WNBA fan. You said old fuck I am. I'm breaking down right now as we speak on the show. God damn it. Caitlin and Angel brought kids to the game. Now I can see a case for Angel not making it because she trash outside like fucking 3 feet, bro. 3 or 10, she's like 50%, you know. And I love her to death, you know what I'm saying? I love her to death.
Angel, you got work to do.
You might be the last baddie from Baltimore because we know just won y'all motherfucking contest in Maryland. You might be the last baddie, sister. All right now. And you still mid, you know what I'm saying? But fucking put Caitlin in the squad, man. Grow the game because she's bringing kids to watch
So
the
what does
fucking
the alternate do? Do they? She still got to show
Somebody
up
get
to
hurt.
practice?
If she get hurt, somebody get hurt, they throw on the squad.
But does she have to go to practice with them?
Yeah.
Do they get paid to play for the Olympics?
No clue.
I don't think
They do
so.
for the love of America. How dare you
Look,
do it for the country?
This is the basketball versus the business of basketball, right? And the problem is letting her on when she is not proven, she's not even having a good rookie season thus far.
What?
Would shut
Let me go get her numbers.
shut down. Go ahead, do that in the background. It would piss off
gave me a little kid
everybody
hand
else who deserves to be there.
Okay.
Okay?
I deserve a tostada.
Cool. But the business of basketball sometimes supersedes the integrity of the game.
Ask Adam.
Is this business,
David Stern,
though?
Michael Jordan.
It is business because the more
What
eyes,
do we win?
their league has been struggling for 20 years.
No, it's okay. Like no,
16, 5, and 6, bro.
like a real
Struggle.
question. So you, a country wins the gold medal. Does the country win? Do we win any money? Like what's the?
It's
or we
pride.
just
I think
win?
the Olympics is all about pride. You get that gold medal, and you know.
And that's what. Okay, all right. But there's no financial. Okay.
But again,
Brand sponsorship.
Sponsorship, okay.
This was an opportunity to grow the league and put eyes on it, whether she played or not. But she hasn't earned it. So for those who have earned it, I would probably feel away. But then at the same time, are you not investing in the the horse that you've bet the most money on.
Do you believe that there are just as good, if not better, women's players right now that are not in the WNBA?
Say it again.
Do you believe that there are women who are playing just as good, if not better, of those in the WNBA?
Not a lot. I don't think the WNBA is political as an NBA. I think you have to earn your keep in WNBA because they turn over so high because the rosters are so small. There's so few teams. You have to have the best of the best of the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? NBA, because I'm Monco and I'm his cousin, I can be on the team because of him. Because you the coach, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so the NBA probably has more, like, just as good of ballers, if not better than those in the NBA, but they couldn't get into it because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
If I'm a basketball purist, I'm saying, nah, she ain't earned her right. If I'm a basketball investor in this league, I'm saying
put her in.
She has to be there. And I don't think either one are wrong, but at the end of the day, it is.
Is it a risk? If she is the face of the WNBA, is it any risk to put her in the Olympics?
No.
And could she possibly be physically compromised
throughout history
and not be able to finish, playing in a season?
Well, like many popular talking heads have said, I'm gonna shut up after this though, because it's time to go.
Yeah,
but,
please.
They've been blowing chicks out around the world by 40 and 50. Yeah. You're funny as hell. Yeah. 40 or 50. So
the WNBA?
The Olympic team. So she'll get a chance to play at the end of the game in garbage time. So what's the use of having her there?
So wait. So you mean to tell me even we could throw mid players in there and still win?
I didn't say mid, but the best go over there.
Her, because she's good for the business of basketball.
Okay, so let's not use mid, but we don't have. So if we're blowing them out, do you believe that there are better players that should be on the Olympic team?
No one on that list deserves to be taken off to put her on.
There's one person that ain't even played this year. Get her ass the fuck out of here. She ain't played this year, bro.
Who was it?
Hey, y'all go figure out the name. I promise you, it's one person on that list that ain't played this year, not a game. Put Caitlyn there. Diana Taurasi, love her, legend, GOAT. Get her old ass out of here. Bye.
All right. Well,
new blood.
We have a whole bunch of other shit to get into, but we will save it.
Cause she hungry.
And ain't no craft service here tonight. It's a Friday night and they have no food for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday night. Turn up.
Turn up. Eat up. Well, I want to steak from the Franklin
episode
room.
203. We out.
Had a father episode without me. I'm getting y'all bumping next week.
Glad you got yours. Glad you had yours.